Hey guys, what's good? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to see how I install this wig, just keep on watching. First, what you would like to do, you're going to slick back those edges. We ain't trying to mess up those edges now. So you're going to slick them back. I am using edge control to slip it back as well. Make sure, use your hand to make sure it's slicked back good, okay? So just keep on pushing it back. Y'all don't mind my braids because, honey, I look like Celie from Off of Color Purple. But it's okay. And then I happen to blow dry it on cool while also slicking it back at the same time while I'm blow drying it on cool. As you can see.
You say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off, baby. Maybe we just ain't been.
I'm gonna then stretch out my head cap. If you got a big head like me, be sure to do this. It's gonna work. So just stretch it out with your hands just to make sure that it can fit your head. Because I do have a big head. I blame my parents, but it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and put it on. Make sure it's on nice and good. Make sure it covers your ears, as you can see. And then now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and cut the ear holes. Just make sure you do it really gently. Like, don't go in heavy-handed. As you can see, I'm doing it very gently. Make sure your ears can fit through as well. Yeah, I was having a hard time. My ears is kind of big. And there you go, as you can see. Now we're going to glue it. I'm using Bold Hold for my wig glue. Drink your waters, guys. Drink your water. So right here, as you can see, I am lining the glue where my hairline is, okay? So however my hairline is going, that's how I am placing the glue. And then you're going to find, you can use a comb, a popsicle stick. For me, I'm using my facial razor end of it. And I'm just going to flatten it out, okay? This is very important, to flatten it out. As you can see, I'm pushing it back. It may land on top of my hair, which is okay. That's why the cap is protecting it. And right now, what you're going to do, you're going to pull out the hair dryer and make sure that you're using cool, not heat. At this point, my arms started hurting, y'all. takes a minute. You know, make sure everything is nice and dry. And then what I do next, after I make sure it's dry, I put a second layer on top of the first layer of the glue that I did. So what you're going to do, you're just going to tap a little bit more glue on top of it, not much, and then spread it out as you did the first time. I was beating my head with the glue. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and cut the cap. For some reason, my storage is messing up where I did blow dry it on cool again on top of the second layer. For some reason, it didn't take that video or upload it, so I'm sorry about that. But once you blow dry it, you're going to just go ahead and start cutting the cap. You're going to go ahead and start cutting the cap. And make sure you're close to where you put the glue, okay? And you're just going to go ahead and just cut it. And also cut the extra pieces of the cap as well. And now that everything is cut off, I'm using the tinted lace. And I believe this is in medium brown, I believe. And I'm just going to go ahead and spray the top of the cap. Make sure you use some alcohol and wipe off the excess glue, as well as the tinted lace as well. Because in order to put your wig on, in order for it to stay on, it will need to be clean. So make sure you have alcohol, paper towel, or a washcloth and just wipe it off. That's very important. So here I am actually blow drying the tinted lace as well. Make sure the glue is tacky. You know, make sure everything is in place. Make sure that you comb out your wig. It was sticky because I also put tinted lace on my wig as well. And now that it's on your head, make sure that you play around with it. Make sure the edges are touching the ends are touching your edges. Make sure that you put in your part that you would like to have, if it's a side part, a bust down middle part, whatever it may be. So you just have to play around with it to see what you like. Then just go ahead and put a layer of glue on there. For some reason, it was not trying to come out for me. So I had to end up using my hand. I should have used either a popsicle stick or a comb or whatnot, but I just happened to use my hand to just spread it out the same way as you did when you was putting glue on your cap. And this is going to be the third layer of glue, which is going to be for your wig. So there's 3 layers of glue. The first layer, the second layer that's on the cap, third layer is the one for your glue. I'm sorry, the one for your wig. And then again, you're going to use your blow dryer on cool. As you can see, I'm putting a little bit more glue there. So just to make sure that your wig is secured and to your liking, you can always add a little bit more glue. And right here, I am cooling down the glue. And I also have my blow dryer on cool. That's very important. First touch, get left in the dust, no room to judge.
first touch, lips first touch. Get left in the dust, left in the dust. No room to judge, no room to judge, no room to judge. So tonight you should go and take a chance with her. She could be everything you wanted, everything you wanted, boy. Don't let.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know.
See, I'm putting more glue on there. I want to make sure that it stays on really good. And you don't have to use all of this glue. It's just me. I am very extra. Go ahead and place your lace on top of the glue. Make sure the front of your lace, well, not the front, where the hairline is on your lace, is on top of that glue, okay? As you can see, I'm making sure that my ear is on top of the glue, and make sure you comb it back at the same time, okay? It allows your wig to stay on longer. And then you're going to wrap whatever you have, any elastic band for your wig, you're going to lay that on top of your lace. And right now, what you're going to do, you're going to play around with your wig. Excuse me, y'all. I'm getting over a cold. But you're going to play around with the wig, see how you like it, if it's either going to be a side part, middle part, whatever it may be. Y'all, I did not know what I was going to do, either a middle part or a side part. So you do have to play around with it.
Me love everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. Can't deny, I got a crush on you. That's true, I'm digging you.
And now you're gonna bring out the wax stick. Okay, this is very, very important. If you want your wigs to be flat and not like a helmet, you're going to use your wax stick and also use a hot comb to flatten it at the same time, okay? So first your wax stick and then your hot comb. And this is so important because we don't want to be out here looking like we got a helmet on our head. So no, it needs to be flat. Y'all may notice that my hot comb is missing the cord on there. My dog chewed it off. So basically, I'm running back and forth to the stove to heat it up and then flatten my hair that away. So yeah, you may have to comb your hot comb through your hair multiple times. I did for sure. I like my wigs to be like extra flat at the top where it looks like it's your hair. And you see, as I'm doing here, I'm parting it, and then I'm also putting the wax stick on there, and I'm going to also use the hot comb, and you're going to have to do this on both sides just to ensure that your wig is flat.
so soon.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to rest, feeling stressed out. Give it a cut, I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that low mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me, 'cause I've been working all day.
Okay, so now that you have flattened your wig, you're just going to go ahead and take off the elastic band. And as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and just put the hair in a ponytail so I can just know where I'm cutting. Make sure I'm cutting the correct amount of lace. And what I did here, I didn't, for some reason the video didn't post, but what I did here, I cut the lace in 3 or 4 sections to make it easier for me, so when I do cut the lace, I know exactly what I'm doing instead of the whole lace just pulling up, if that makes sense. I want to see if y'all can see it. As I'm cutting it, as you can see, there are slits in there where I cut it in 4 sections. And it makes it easier for you as well. As you can see, I just cut off that section there. Now I'm going to do the section by my ear. As you can see. Sometimes you do got to cut off a little bit of extra hair just so that it can fit your head. Now here I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out pieces of hair for the baby hair. And if you don't like baby hair, you can go ahead and skip this. But for you baby hair girlies, such as me, I'm going to go ahead and start just pulling out those pieces of the hair for those baby hairs. just go ahead and just braid it together. And I also use Got To Be so that it can stay down as well. I just put it on top of my lace as well. Make sure that you comb it back when you spray the Got To Be on there. Okay, so comb your hair back. After you do that, you're gonna go ahead and put the elastic band on your edges so that they can stay in place.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you?
Yeah, that's my song. But anyways, you're gonna go ahead and just take off the elastic band, as you can see. And now what we're gonna be doing is go ahead and cutting that hair to some edges, some baby hairs. And instead of me using scissors, I use a razor to cut my baby hair. I feel like it makes it look more natural. And when I flip my baby hairs, I flip it back. Okay? So I flip the hair backwards instead of forward, if that makes sense. To lay my edges down, I use mousse to lay my edges down, as you can see. And y'all, take your time with this. I know that sometimes your edges don't want to lay right, so you have to have a lot of patience. I know for me, I do. But yeah, take your time. Especially if you're new to doing baby hairs, just take your time. Sometimes they don't want to act right, but it's okay. Okay, so y'all, at this moment, this is where I realized that instead of me having a middle part, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a side part. So as you can see, I'm gonna pluck a little bit so that the baby hairs can look a little bit more natural instead of like really thick. So I went ahead and just plucked a little bit more, as you can see. I'm telling you, y'all, sometimes it takes you don't know what you want to do, either a middle part, side part, a updo. I don't know, it takes me a minute. I have to play around and figure out what I want at the moment. But as you can see, I'm doing a side part today. As you can see, my edges are now laid. They are super cute. So right now, I'm just brushing my hair, taking my hair down, just brushing my hair. I know that my hair got a little bit tangled when I had it pushed up in the ponytail. But yeah, y'all, this is it. I'm done. Hope you guys like it.
Play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay it. Spin or play it.
Y'all, so I happened to do my makeup and curled my hair off camera. But as you can see, it is all done. It's super cute, soft. It's very much giving. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you in my next video.